Hi, and welcome back to Rooted at Badger Rock's virtual workshop series. It is November, and we are celebrating Native American Heritage Month. And so, my name is Forrest Smart. I work at Badger Rock Middle School, and I wanted to come up to Crandon, Wisconsin to learn about Bodwéwadmi Ktëgan, I believe.
Bodwéwadmi
Ktëgan. Farms up here. Forest County Potawatomi, their farms that they have up here. And I'm here with
Melinda Carroll. Melinda Carroll. I am the farm sales and marketing coordinator.
My name is Stephanie Rosio. I am the aquaponics technician and a farm technician here on the farm.
And yeah, I just wanted to come up here and just kind of see. Well, I took a tour with you all just a little bit ago, got to see what was going on the farm and all the cool stuff you were doing. And I just wanted to highlight all the sweet programs you have here, what you grow, the communities you serve, anything like that. But I kind of just want to start just a little intro for both of you. So, Melinda, just what's your background and how did you find this job?
I really don't have a background in anything farm related. I have a background in marketing though. So I worked for Land and Natural Resources as an administrative assistant for a couple of years, and the position opened up here at the farm, and I knew I had to be here.
Awesome.
It's an amazing place to be.
Mine's kind of a longer story, but I'll keep it short. I've actually worked for the tribe for a little over 9 years now. I was always in the health division. And then COVID times kind of happened, and on the tail end of it, I was without daycare. So I had to leave, but I was actually trying to become a part of the Land and Natural Resources before that. When the opportunity came up for aquaponics technician, I jumped on it, and my passion for gardening and everything else got me here. So here I am.
Awesome. Sweet. Well, it's great to know you too and get to learn a little bit more about you. But yeah, can you just tell us a little bit about where we are, this land that we're on, and yeah, kind of what your mission is here?
So in 2017, the tribe transitioned. The farm that we currently are on, it used to be the Ready Ranch. They did a feasibility study and found out that the tribe really needed other resources to kind of self-sustain and really take care of the tribe in different ways. So the farm was created. We put in the aquaponics system. We have got bison, beef cows, pasture pigs, and chickens here for meat and laying chickens. And we do maple syrup. We've got 1,011 taps in our maple syrup operation. And every year we just seem to be growing bigger and bigger. So it's quite the operation we have here.
So who's all on your team here, roughly?
I'm just going to say currently we have roughly 10 people working, and that includes a few seasonal staff as well.
Mm-hmm.
We've had volunteers in the past, but this year we really didn't have anybody volunteer from the public or from anywhere else.
Gotcha.
During the summer, we also do have summer youth that help us up here. So this year we had 3 summer youth students.
Awesome.
And they're
Who
a very
were
good crew.
amazing.
Yes, they're a very good crew.
That's awesome. So yeah, kind of with that, having youth here, do you do more of like production farm or education farm, mixture of both? Kind of what does that go like? Apprenticeship, I kind of heard you talking about too.
Yes. So I guess I would say we're more production because we are trying to provide, that fresh produce, that meat to the community.
Mm-hmm.
But we do take advantage of any of those opportunities to educate, like with the 3 youth.
Mm-hmm.
I was 100% out there showing them all these cool different ways of how you transplant, breaking the sucker off a tomato and you can plant that and grow a whole nother tomato. It's just things like that.
Mm-hmm.
We are trying to provide and be sustainable, but we do educate as often as we can.
Awesome. Love to hear that. So yeah, we talked about like youth employees, a lot of meat production here. What are some of the other main programs that you have at the farm? You mentioned maple syrup. Yeah. Are there any others that you didn't mention so far?
We've got the orchard.
Oh yeah, the orchard.
Pears, plums, and apples.
Mhm.
We do have honeybees, which we're kind of in a transitional state here, or a learning state right now. So, we'll see how that goes for next season.
Raspberry bushes, honeyberry and blueberry bushes as well.
We are currently building a dry storage facility. So that's going to have, it's going to be a hub, place for our food hub for their producers in the area to bring their products, and we can store them for the Feeding Wisconsin tribal elder boxes. So that's going to be a great facility to have as well.
Awesome. And then I noticed the storefront here as well.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little about that as well?
Yeah. So our storefront, we have, of course, our farm products that we sell: the meat, maple syrup, meat sticks, jerky, fresh take and bake pizzas, which are awesome. And then I also do like to go around either locally, tribal members that do artwork, things like that, beadwork. We like to bring that in and sell that, give them an outlet for sales. I also do research around the country, other indigenous tribes, if they have products that they wholesale out. Like we have Bedre chocolate, that's from the Chickasaw tribe in Oklahoma. And then Lakota Made from Minnesota, the tribal or the tinctures and medicines and things like that. So those kind of products, and then all natural products, if they have no added fillers, colors, anything like that. So we've got like toast bakes, granola, and energy bars. So yeah, just kind of anything natural and indigenous.
Sweet.
I like to bring all that in.
Awesome. Is the storefront open year round?
We are open year round. Yep. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. Saturdays are seasonal, and that usually runs through Memorial Day till the end of the year, end of the holidays. And that's 8 to 4.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, yeah, I love being able to see all the stuff right out front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of when I come to a farm, I don't think there's gonna be a storefront right there.
Yeah.
So love seeing that. Yeah. So I think I'd consider this a tribal farm, right?
Yep.
So kind of what differentiates it from like conventional or maybe like another local farm around here? Would you say?
I would say we're not labeled as organic because we haven't gone through that certification. But any of our land management, we do the rotational grazing. We don't use any pesticides, insecticides, anything like that. Our animals don't get any hormones. They are grass-fed, pasture-raised, depending on the animal. So everything is just very natural here.
Yeah.
We are borrowing the land, and we take care of the land here. So
love it. Being stewards of the land, of course.
Absolutely.
Yep. First and foremost, trying to take care of the community and their needs as well. I mean, we are open to the public, but we do feel that the community is our first priority.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'll kind of jump right to that question. Can you just tell us about the tribe and the communities that you serve and provide for?
Yeah. So, a lot of it we try to focus on is the tribal kitchens. We have, of course, the community center, and we have our preschool, daycare, and our assisted living as well, that we really try to push for the fresh products from here, what we can utilize for children and elderly. We have gone through and provided for a local school as well. They absolutely love the lettuce from here.
Love it.
We are a part of a few boxes, let's say.
It's a grant funded program
Thank
that's
you.
specific to the Forest County Potawatomi tribal members.
Awesome. Let's see. Well, yeah, tell us a little bit about this growing season this year. What were some of the biggest achievements or highlights from this season?
Every year is different. I will say that. While we had an absolutely tremendous cucumber a year.
Mm-hmm.
100% opposite on the peppers.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I mean, we're talking 700 to 800 zucchini alone. It was really actually a really good year. I will say weeds were horrible.
Yeah, like,
that was
a lot of challenges
absolute
this year.
nightmare. But we got to grow and provide through the programs that we need to provide, and it was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, our aquaponics system, Steph's doing a great job of getting our new system up and running.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple setbacks with weather related, and getting new fish in and things like that. So Steph's doing a great job of getting that going so we can provide more of the fresh greens year round for the tribal members community and some of those elder boxes, things like that.
Cool. Yeah, and could you tell a little bit more about like the aquaponics as well?
Sure.
Yeah.
So aquaponics in general, the definition is aquaculture, which is the raising of fish in captivity. And then you have hydroponics, which is soilless growing. So with this type of growing system, the fish are the all-stars. Their waste is what we utilize, the ammonia in that waste, and it is converted by bacteria. The ammonia is into nitrates, and that's what fertilizes. And with this system, we're able to grow all year round. Primarily, we do lettuce just because with those alder boxes, from about mid-May to mid-December, we would be harvesting 2,000 heads of lettuce every other week. But I do plant for lettuce for, like I said, the tribal kitchens in the local school. I do in a different type of growing method in there. I try to do tomatoes and everything else that people like to have. We have a second greenhouse now. So with that, we are going to push for other types of products that we can grow in there. I've done some experimenting with some other types of things that aren't leafy greens. I just want to be able to provide all year round to those that want that fresh produce and don't, I shouldn't dog on the the supermarkets, but grown in this system where they're not touched by any sort of pesticide, anything like that, and just naturally grown.
Yeah, just knowing where your food comes from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, and I guess you mentioned some of the challenges already. Was there any other kind of big setbacks that were different this year?
I think really the only thing was the ice storm affecting the aquaponics, and then not being able to keep up on, struggling to keep up on weeds in the high tunnels outside.
That's every farmer.
Yeah, right. Other than that, as far as my difficulties, that was really it.
Awesome. And yeah, I guess these are just kind of some more personal questions to you. But what does this farm? We'll go down the line.
Okay.
What does this farm and the work that you do mean to you?
Well, this farm is pretty much home. This is my happy place. I love seeing the rewards of what we do, of providing for the community, all the hard work that goes into it, and just seeing the people that come back, daily, weekly, whatever it be, for a dozen of eggs. We get the same people that come in, that rely on those eggs.
Yeah.
And swear that they're the best and they can't go back to grocery store eggs. So it's just excuse me, small things like that it may not seem huge, but we are making some sort of difference, and it's the satisfaction of that part. I love the team that we work with here. We all get along great. There's no such thing as that's not my job. We all help each other out. If say Nona in the kitchen has a event or something she's catering for, and she's running around ragged,
on our own in there.
Kind of step in and help. Or like even Mondays when we're open on Saturdays, our regular store clerk has off, so we just kind of rotate, fill in whoever has the time that can watch the store on Mondays. So it's pretty great how we all work together, and
we all kind of lean on each other.
Really, absolutely.
And what about you, Stephanie?
I don't have a lot to add to that. again, as I said during the tour, I very passionate about gardening. So being able to do what I love on a daily basis makes it just rewarding and worthwhile to come to work. And again, just being with this crew and everybody and different personalities, it doesn't matter. We have such a good camaraderie, and we just everybody helps everybody. It's just what it is.
It's awesome. Love to hear that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what are for next season, for the upcoming, it's November, it's the end of the season more or less, when everything's winding down. Are there things you're looking forward to doing next year, or any big events coming up?
Next year's going to be a big challenge.
Yeah.
A lot of that's going to fall on Steph. We have the tribal or Potawatomi gathering, which it rotates from different Potawatomi tribes throughout the North America, basically, because they've had it in Canada before.
Yep.
So we are holding that this year in Forest County.
Nice.
And that's going to be a lot of a lot of growing for stuff.
So that's kind of, I think that's going to be my main thing this winter is planning. We, I have meetings with the Sustainable Foods Director, our division administrator and our farm manager, kind of what are we looking for? What are we going to want for dishes? What, as far as traditional seeds, we want to grow in certain high tunnels. Kind of really being on top of that, along with still having to provide to any of these boxes that we have to next year, and being on top of the aquaponics for everything.
Yeah, it's a big long list.
It is. Yeah. But thankfully, we were able to get approval to purchase a smaller scale mulch layer for inside the high tunnels. So weeding will be way less of an issue. So that's just it. Just kind of, keeping a level head and just being prepared.
Just what kind of involvement are you going to have with the gathering next year? Like, what's kind of the things involved that this farm is going to be providing? So food, like you talked about food and growing food, obviously.
We're hoping to figure out what kind of dish we want that, if possible, 100% from the farm. We also will be doing a food sovereignty summit as well here. Possibly a few other things involving the kitchen. So, and then any other working that we need to do to help out.
I do believe there's some collaboration with some celebrity chefs.
Hopefully
in the pipeline.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Be fun to look into in the future. Check back in.
And then we will be having the farm tours going on all week long.
Gotcha. That's throughout the season you do, or is
we do that normally for the Potawatomi gathering. It is going to be,
it's going to be just,
all week long then. But from Memorial Weekend to the end of October, we also do a public walking tour. That's Wednesdays, open to the public, free, no charge to do it. And that's a guided tour by Steph.
Oh, nice.
1 o'clock sharp.
1 o'clock sharp.
All right.
Yep.
I'm sure you're there.
Yeah, that's been a very successful program. We have
my goodness,
some people that come back every year.
Yep.
And just to see how much we've grown.
We've had people from Haiti, from Switzerland, Canada, of course, Australia, all the states. It's been really cool meeting such wonderful individuals. I actually think we had somebody from Sweden as well. But the public tours have grown a lot because, as we were saying, I didn't know all of this was here. Everything. Yep. So it's really nice that word has gone out there, and just seeing so many people. And like you said, we have some people that come back every year. I actually had a gentleman come this year who comes every year, and this was the first year he was able to see the bison. He was actually kind of emotional about it, to be honest with you, but he was very happy that, and he finally got to.
Nice. Well, yeah, I'd love to hear all the work you're doing. We'll see if we can find anyone else that wants to talk about anything else too. But yeah, is there anything else you guys wanted to add, or any other last thoughts of the work you're doing here?
It's awesome having people reach out and ask to spread the word.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. I love seeing it yeah, this is a new experience for me. And yeah, I love to just hear of what you guys are trying to do and keeping this farm alive. But yeah, I think that's all be for now. I just want to say thank you too for helping out with this interview and telling us a little bit about what's going on up here.
Yeah.
So I think with that, we'll catch you next time. And yeah, thank you for watching.